Hi everyone. Hi.
Hello.
So I'm Phụng from Inspiring Vietnam team, and I'm here today with my colleagues Chị Duyên and Jeremy. Hi Chị Duyên and Jeremy. So yeah, first of all, thank you so much for inviting Inspiring Vietnam to share our experience. So let me start share my string and start share what we just did over the last 2 months. Um,
Yeah, as a recap, Inspiring
yeah.
Vietnam had the most number of microfilms and also had a very exciting series of promotional activities. So, please take it off. Take it
Thank
away.
you so much. Yeah. Yeah. So, can you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, today I will share more about our promotional activities, the result we achieved, and some key learnings. So, a brief overview. During June and early July, we organized 5 promotional activities. We started with a networking event called Story Circle, where we invited filmmakers and social impact organizations to meet, exchange ideas, and explore potential collaborations. So, a bit of context. In Vietnam, collaboration between these two groups is still quite uncommon. So we realized that it was one of the biggest barriers preventing social organizations from joining our competition. So instead of simply promoting the competition, we organized this event to create a space where a community ecosystem between filmmakers and social organizations could begin to develop. And over the following 3 weeks, we organized a series of workshops and film screenings. These included a documentary film screening and workshop with director John DeBerg. And the second one is a low budget filmmaking workshop led by two of our trusted. And the final one is the online film screening and conversation with the last year finalists. So the goal of these events, the sharing series, was to help participants strengthen their filmmaking skills and improve the quality of their submissions. And finally, just before the submission deadline, we hosted an online Q&A session with our organizing team to answer participants' questions and support them during the final submission phase. So that's the overview of our promotional activities. And after the promotion campaigns, here are some number that we achieved. Um, so these activities reached over 410 participants with a talent mix of filmmakers, students, and social impact organizations. And our outreach network also expanded. We connected with more media partners, university, and social organizations, and they all help us to reach a much more broader audience. And by the end of the submission period, we received 160 submissions in total, including 160 film submissions and 33 reject submissions. And beyond this number, we gain some few insight that really surprised us. And the biggest lesson that we want to share with you today was that the most effective way to promote the competition wasn't actually talking about the competition at all. It was about building and nurturing a community. And we came to this conclusion through three key insights. First, we realized that community drives participation because after our networking events, filmmakers and social organizations start collaborating with each other, and some participants who had only been curious about the competition decided to actually start making the film. And secondly, we realized that the value first activities were much more effective than promotional events because people join our workshops and film screenings because they wanted to learn, connect, and receive feedback. And through this experience, they naturally became interested in the competition. And for the participants who were already preparing the submission, this workshop also helped them to produce stronger films. And finally, as our community grew, something unexpected happened that more partners proactively approached to help us spread the information about the competition. So to conclude, these are a few key learning from our experience. First of all, for the outreach, we found it's very helpful to build and maintain a database of all our target outreach channels, include media, university, and social impact organization. And for the program design, we've learned that participants value opportunities to learn, connect, and receive personal feedback. So whenever possible, we prioritize in-person events. We include more interactive activities and invite experienced practitioners to engage directly with the participants. And finally, on inclusivity, we are continuing to improve the accessibility of our events. So recently, we have partnered with DRD, a local disability inclusion organization, to advise us and co-design more accessible and inclusive program, especially for our upcoming film screening and award ceremony in August. So that was a very quick overview of our experience in Vietnam. So thank you very much for listening, and we also look forward to learning from everyone else's experience as well.